We made it! Love After Lockup, the season finale, finally! And what everyone was waiting for, what happened with the couples, in particular Shane and Lacey. Let's jump right into this one. Starting off with Shane and Lacey, what happened with them, and you can even throw John in the mix. Kind of crazy, they actually got married. I don't know why they rushed it and they had such a fast-paced engagement and they got married so fast. I don't get that, but they got married. John didn't show up to the wedding and they live happily ever after. In the preview for next season, which is called Life After Lockup, they don't seem as happy. But in the season finale, things ended up on a great note for the Lacey and Shane, beautiful couple who I love so much. I got a sweet little spot for this couple in my heart. I don't know why. So with this couple, they got married. They're happily ever after, and better yet, John isn't the father to Lacey's youngest kid. So it's great news for this couple. Next couple is Vincent and Amber. What happened with them? Within about 2 seconds, all of a sudden, Amber walked up and dumped him. It wasn't some big dramatic thing. Vince didn't have really any emotions with it. It was actually really awkward. It was so fast, too. Like, she walked up to him, she said, "Let's just be done," and then they walked away, and then she told him to leave, and he had no emotions, she had no emotions, and then that was it. So it was a really weird breakup with a very strange couple. They obviously shouldn't have been together, so it's for the better. And last we heard, Amber is moving on with her life. She got a real job. Puppy and her mom are getting out of jail soon. And Vince is dating a girl from the Philippines, which isn't surprising at all. And I know a guy that married a girl from the Philippines, and he's a complete awkward loser, kind of like Vince, no offense. So hopefully Vince will live happily ever after with his online girlfriend from the Philippines. Daniel and Lizzie, they broke up. Not much happened with them. It was a big dramatic outburst between Daniel and Lizzie and Daniel's mom, Teresa. A lot of drama, not even worthy even talking about. This couple, like the other ones, shouldn't have been together. They had no reason being together. They're both very immature, especially Daniel. So they broke up. Lizzie, I hope, can just move on with her life, find a more mature guy that wants to settle down. Daniel had no intentions of doing any of that. The marriage, family, none of that. So hopefully she moved on with her life. I did watch an interview, though, of Lizzie, which is really recent. And she was saying she completely regrets dating a guy from jail. So kind of funny. But yes, Daniel and Lizzie, they are done. They broke up. Now the hilarious, just the out there, so funny, Gloria and Alexander. We all saw that Alexander actually got arrested not that long ago. Well, guess what? They broke up. And they didn't even really break up. It made no sense. All of a sudden, Alexander was just kind of picking fights with Glorietta, and in his head, he said that they broke up. It made absolutely no sense. Glorietta was just completely in the dark with it, and just like that, Alexander was kind of starting to date Juliana, his ex-girlfriend. So it didn't make any sense. But Glorietta confronted Alexander when he was on a date with Juliana. Juliana had no idea that they were still engaged. And basically, Glorietta's mom threw a drink in Alexander's face and a glass cup. And that was it. They're done. They move on. Glorietta has no regrets. Alexander is a crazy, drama-filled guy. He's back in jail or prison from last we heard. And that's it. And last but not least, which would be, well, actually, minus Cheryl and Josh. So real quick, Cheryl and Josh, nothing happened. They broke up. Now, last we heard, they're back together. They'll be on again, off again for the rest of their life. They're just a ridiculous couple. They probably shouldn't even be together. But the last but not least main event couple, in my opinion, is Angela and Tony. And as we heard, they are like engaged. Tony got on one knee, he asked her to marry him. But when the episode was ending, he said he had to go to therapy and he was at a motel with a girl. So I don't see this relationship working. He blames it on his addictions and all this crap. Come on. If you want to be with this girl, be with her faithfully. And if you don't, tell her the truth and break up with her. He's obviously trying to eat his cake, or whatever that expression is, get his cake and eat it too, or whatever. So he's full of a bunch of BS. And in the preview for next season, it looked like Angela actually had a bonfire with all his stuff. And she was burning his stuff up. And she took his SIM card for his phone and was reading all his past texts. And it sounds like she discovered that he actually was cheating on her. And I don't feel any bit sorry for Angela because I have been saying this from day one. He is using her. He doesn't love her. He just wanted a place to stay. That's all. And he was using her and acting like he was all in love. He's a sweet talker, but he is full of crap. And that is it for Love After Lockup, guys. It has been a great season. Thank you so much for everyone that turned me on to this show. I love it. It's a great show. It was hilarious. I'm excited. I think January 3rd will be the new season of Life After Lockup, which I'm going to watch and cover. And stay tuned for another month or two, and I'll be covering that. And put in the comments below what you thought of the season finale. I thought it was pretty good. Definitely filled with drama. They finally showed what happened to all the couples, which is interesting. So put in the comments below what you thought of the season finale, and stay tuned for many more videos.